This week, we are in the wide open spaces of western South Dakota. We're doing truck camping, grilling up a good steak, bass fishing, and watching some cool wildlife. This one should be a good one. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. 72 degrees, partly cloudy skies. There is a bit of a, there's an antelope. Let's see if we can get it on video. Look at that. Looks like a doe. Checking me out. How cool is that? All right, while I'm standing here watching the antelope, we'll do the opening. Like I said, it's a beautiful day. Partly cloudy skies, 72 degrees, a bit of a wind out of the east, but we had some major rains and storms come through the area over the past couple nights. Because today is Wednesday. On Monday, it was like 100 degrees here. And like I say, it's 72, so it's dropped almost 30 degrees. So the big cold front has pushed through. And this particular pond that we're standing by right now, I have fished it one other time, maybe 10 years ago, maybe a little bit more. And I've never actually been in this pond, so I'll have to be a little bit careful because I am going to wade, but I can see along the edge here, there's a weed bed right along the edge, so I should be able just to walk right out into that, but I'll be careful. And of course I got the camera and the tripod, so as I'm going along I'll lead with the tripod to make sure my depth, make sure I don't step off some edge or something. Got my rod ready, I'm rigged up. 3-inch sticko is what we're starting with. And the beauty of it is, right here's the pickup. So I don't have to walk very far to this pond. All right, well, enough talking. Let's go fishing. All right, first cast out into it. And as you can see, it's just a little less than waist deep out here. So I could go out just a little bit further, but I think this is where I'm going to stay for the moment anyway. Here's one that jumped right over there. Nope, nothing on the first cast. Well, not skunked. He's not a big one, but he's the first one. So we're off to a good start. That didn't take very long to get that one. There you go, buddy. All right, so there's one. Now let's get a bigger one. Something hit again. Oh. There we go. That's two. Not a big one. That's okay. He's making the rod bend. Yeah. There you go, buddy. You're free. You see him? He's right here. See his see his nose sticking out of the water? What are you doing? There you go. He was confused. There we go. 3-inch sticko. Sungill. I might have been pulling it through weeds there. Oh, that's a good one there. Come on, stay up. Oh yeah. Come on. There he comes. Oh. Nice. Oh, where's your mouth? Here. Come on. There we go. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That right there, that's a good fish. That is a good fish. I need some slack here. Oh. All right. I have to snap a quick still, then we'll get him back in. Lay him on the rod here. Just past the ring there. Get him. Slack here. Set him down in the water while I try to get that hook out. It's not hooked bad, it's just in the side of the mouth here. There we go. Pop that out. Get that out of the way. Give him a quick drink. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, there we go. There he is. One last quick look at him. Okay, he's got to be 16, isn't he? At least. Yeah, I'd say 16. All right. I don't know if we can see him very good on camera there, but see ya. Thanks. Nice doing business with ya. And I lost my sticko, so I'll get a new sticko on. We'll get back to fishing. And if you've seen some of my previous videos, you know I do this constantly. Take pictures and then throw a tape on it. It's right at that ring there. Oh, I was like, what? It's like, not that ring, this ring. Oh yeah, he's 17. He's just a little bigger than I thought he was. We always like it when they're bigger than we think they are, right? All right, I'm gonna re-rig because we got extra stickos. Well, I picked up a couple more on the windy side over here, but they were just little ones. So no big ones over here. And with that, I am going to wrap it up on the fishing portion of the video. And we're going to get to the grilling portion next because I'm very hungry. And I think I'm going to go find a different spot for a campsite. So I think we'll head out, find the new campsite, get set up, and get that grill fired up. Because it is steak night tonight. And we'll pick it up at the campsite. Nothing on my last cast. Prairie dogs. There was a few more standing around that hole. But I didn't hit record. There's a lot of them out there. There's one standing up over there. You can hear them barking all over. Let's see if we see any closer ones. That one's not very far away. Yep, just right off the road. Quite a few of them out there. Cool. We like to see that. It's a nice one. And if we go a little bit further this way, there's a doe and a fawn. How super cool was that? I have never seen anything like that before. That was awesome. Oh, I can't believe I caught that on video. That was a badger chasing a gopher. And he got him right on the road. That badger didn't have any idea I was here. He wasn't paying no attention to me until he actually got it. And I could see him. He's laying down right now out there in the pasture eating. It's like, that was cool. That was cool. He's got the right idea. I'll leave him to his supper, and then now I'm going to go have mine. All right, we're at camp, and I ain't messing around. I already got the grill going. It's already heated up. I got the steak ready. So the grill's ready for the steak. So let's get that sucker cooking. And I know the angle is completely wrong with the sun in the back here, but we kind of want to see the sunset too, right? So we'll get, you hear the sizzle? And let's do this. So I know how long it's been on there, because I'll forget. There we go. All right, so we got camp going. We got the steaks on. We got the sunset in the background. We've got a little ways to go yet before it's sunset, and as I spin around, pond back here. So we may fish this in the morning. I didn't come here earlier because the wind is blowing straight this direction, and the only spot you can really fish is right along here, and the wind's blowing right in there. So I decided to try something different rather than that spot. But come morning, I may just walk right over here and do some fishing. All right, we'll pick it up when the sun's getting lower or the steak's done. All right, I do believe the steak I do believe that steak is done. And if it isn't, we'll say it should have been. Let that burn off a bit. There we go. One juicy ribeye. And a little bit of country bob on the side. And to wash it down, we got a Dog and Suds root beer. I'm going to set this down here. Set that down in the dirt. Let's see how this tastes. That tastes pretty good. That tastes real good. That tastes pretty darn good too. So I'm going to chow down, watch the sunset, probably do a little filming with that camera on the sun, and we'll pick it up in the morning. Morning time. It's about 6:15 in the morning, and as you can see in the background here, we got a foggy morning going on. 60 degrees, light breeze out of the east. There's fog rolling across the pond over there. I'm pretty sure there's a gray heron standing out in it. Oh, there he is. The gray heron on a foggy morning on the pond, hunting some breakfast up. I don't know if we're able to actually see any of that mist rolling off. I'll walk over there after breakfast, and because the sun should be rising right over the pond, but it's kind of cloudy too, and with the fog, I don't think we're going to have much of a sunrise this morning. So I'm going to eat breakfast here. First up, a Snickers iced coffee. Liquid candy bars right there. Those things are really good. I really like those. And when you do camping, you think of s'mores, right? So instead of regular s'mores, I have a s'mores pie. This is the first time I've had one of these. Walmart. These little pies are usually pretty good, because I've had a couple of the other flavors. Chocolate, those are the best. Pecan, lemon. There it is. Oh no! Chocolate's falling off of it. Can't have that. Cut this baby up here. Let's see what we got. I'm really stuffy this morning, so I apologize for that. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's got to be marshmallow goodness in there. Some chocolate. Looks like all that's in there is marshmallow. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Mm. Yeah, I like that. The s'mores mini pies from Walmart are definitely a thumbs up. And so's the Victor Allen Snickers iced coffee. I've had these a number of times though. What a way to start the morning. So I'm going to have breakfast and then make a plan on what I'm going to do for the rest of the video. We'll just see what happens. No set schedule today, or no itinerary. But obviously I decided just to fish for a bit until the fog breaks here. Now I have fished this pond before. Nope, I usually don't catch a lot of fish out of here, but I've caught some very nice fish. So even if we get one good fish, it's worth it. First fish of the day. Okay, so there are small fish in here too. That's funny. Oh, got me down in the weeds. I think he's still on there though. I got a good one on here. So I am going to try to walk behind the camera. Walk over here. Came off. That's all I got. Bunch of weeds. He came off, but that felt like a good one. Bummer. That's what happens when they get down in those weeds. They bury themselves and they end up just coming off. Oh well, we'll keep fishing and see if we can get another one. Oh. Did we get the jump on video? We got another good one on. This is only a few casts later, but I think he's going to do the same thing. I think he's got me in the weeds again. Yep. All I got is weeds. But did we see the jump? did he come off? Oh, no, I still see him in there. He might not. Oh, there we go. Ah. Oh, come here. There we go. Yeah. That's a decent one there. There we go. Let's give me some slack here. I wound him up too far. What the heck am I doing here? Ugh. It's like I thought he got away there for a second. Let's see if we can find him. You'd think this is the first time I ever did this. It is not. Ugh. Look at all that stuff. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Hooks out. Yeah. Not a real big one. Not as big as the two that got away, of course. But he's bigger than the little ones I've been catching. So, yeah. We like that. We like that. He's probably 14 inches or so. 13. Decent fish. I like it. Oh. Let's get him back in. There you go, buddy. And I see he splashed my camera lens, so I suppose I got a big water spot on the video. Yeah, there we go. We'll get re-rigged to see if we can get another one. I'm still trying to get one of those real big ones. And maybe we'll get one. We're gonna try something completely different. We're gonna try a frog. I haven't ever had much luck on frogs, but what the heck, let's give it a shot, see what happens. Oop, that was a bad cast. You can probably see that. Let's do this. Well, back at the pickup, and I didn't catch anything on the frog, which doesn't surprise me at all. And the fog is pretty much lifted. Sun's out, wind's picking up a bit out of the east, but it's warming up, so it's shaping up to be a pretty nice day. But I think I'm going to wrap it up on the fishing portion of this morning. But before I go, there's one more spot I want to check out. I noticed it when I was coming over here last night. So let's go check that out. It's a historical marker, so that should be kind of neat. Holy smokes! Look at that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think I've ever seen. That one's a really nice buck out there. Oh, there's more. 12. What was that? 12. 13. 14. 15, 16, 17. I have never seen 17 antelope in a group out here. Look at him. He's a really nice one. Uh-oh. A famous Indian trail. Look at the back of it here. This famous old Indian and military trail was used by the Indians in 1830. The Cheyenne Agency was operated from 1860 to 1868 to 1891 at Fort Bennett. The military used this trail from Fort Rice, North Dakota, through Fort Bennett, South Dakota, to Fort Kearney, Nebraska. The trail went this way. That way. Down to Bennett. Fort Bennett's that direction. And we'll spin around. So Fort Rice, North Dakota is that way. A long ways that way. It's kind of hazy out yet, so you can't see real good, but yeah. Try crossing this in 1868. 100 degrees out here. Nothing. Just grasslands. Wide open. Yeah. I had no idea this was here. Of course, there's nothing left of the trail. You can't see anything. Unless it's part of the road. But the road goes that way, so. Yeah. Cool deal. But now, with that, we are going to wrap it up on this one. And we will pick it up next time.